Welcome back to Houston Life. Prime Video's Anything's Possible is a modern Gen Z coming-of-age story that shows the joy, warmth, and pain of young love. And a Houston actor is in charge of bringing the comic relief to this romantic comedy, directed by stage and screen legend Billy Porter.
Billy Porter, one of a kind. So Noah is a 21-year-old actor, Noah Pacht. He's joining us now with more on his role, which happens to be your feature film debut.
It is.
How does that feel? Congratulations.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you guys for having me. It's really nice to meet you both. Incredible, incredible. It was really, really fun. It was my first job, which is such a blessing and such a really rare experience to get to have such an amazing learning situation for like my first job. So it was amazing. It was 2 summers ago. I spent the whole summer in Pittsburgh, just driving to set every day. We filmed in this high school, this performing arts high school in Pittsburgh, and it was incredible. Yeah, it was amazing.
So you're from Houston, and Marie Wiener. Like we know probably a bunch of the same people. Did you ever kind of sit there in class and think, you know what, I know what I want to do one day, and then now you're there? What does it feel like to actually be making your dream reality?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I wouldn't be able to do it if it weren't for my family. I'm here with my mom is here. My best friend Jason is here.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Jason.
And I know a lot of my family is watching, and they have been so supportive. The whole community at Emory Wiener High School is incredibly supportive. I started doing theater as a freshman in high school, and I learned so much. I had such an amazing experience. I felt so much encouragement that I really had the confidence to be able to pursue it in college and beyond. And I think a lot of that comes from Houston and from going to school at Emory.
When you were a child, I understand you were around 8 years old when you started hip-hop dancing at various dance studios around Houston.
Yes.
Was it always part of the plan that one day you would be performing on a larger stage and on the big screen?
Kind of. When I started dancing, I was like really, really into hip hop. I did it religiously. I went like 5-6 days a week, 3 hours a day for 5 years. But never at all interested in acting or singing or any of that. And I sort of felt this like segue in middle school, and I like quit dancing overnight. I was like, I'm done. I can't go back. And within a year, I really missed performing. And so I started taking acting classes, and I ended up doing theater in high school. And my whole journey kind of segued in that way, but I wasn't expecting it initially. Yeah.
Surprise.
Yeah. Those pleasant turns. You did a ton of plays in high school, and that's kind of what kind of got you ready for this right now, right?
Yes, absolutely. Theater's everything.
Yeah.
I'm studying theater right now in college. It's amazing. It's been a great experience.
Everybody always talks about theater communities. They are family. I love seeing that. I love seeing it.
Yes, and that's one of the really cool things about Anything's Possible about this movie with Billy is like Billy Porter, he's a theater director. His history, his roots are in theater. And so with his feature film debut, he was like, I want to form an ensemble that feels like we're putting on a play. It feels like we're doing a musical. It doesn't just feel like show up to set, do your work, and then leave. So he really fostered this warm environment where like we all got to hang out and we got to know each other. And especially for someone like me and a lot of people in the cast, it was like our first project. And like he made us feel really welcomed and warm. Which is, I think, a really special thing.
Billy Porter is such a pioneer, and he has busted through so many doors and tackled issues that a lot of people find uncomfortable. Let's talk specifically about this film, Anything's Possible, because it is so relevant to today and what is happening in the world today.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a trans love story. It's not a story about trauma. It's not a story about violence or bigotry, really. It's a story about joy, and I think that's very liberating. I mean, I'm just lucky to be part of this experience and help the people that really want to tell these stories and need to tell these stories because I went to the premiere last summer in LA, and I got to watch the movie with like an audience full of a lot of queer people, a lot of trans people, and I think for them it was really cool to see a sort of representation and a sort of positive vision of maybe a story they can resonate with. So it was really special in that way.
The one thing you want viewers who watch this to take away from, what is it?
From watching the movie?
The movie, yeah.
The movie, I think, well, that's a good question. I think authenticity is important. Love is important. We're living in a really weird time right now, I think, where everyone is very, polarized. And I think it's easy for people to throw judgment and to lean into bigotry. And I think it's really important that people watch a movie like this and maybe learn something about a community that's different from their own and find how we're more similar than we are different.
Amen. Noah Pacht, your mom did a good job. Good job, Mom. You trained him well. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much. Anything's Possible is streaming exclusively on Prime Video, and to connect with Noah, we've shared a link on the Scene On section of our Houston Life website, houstonlife.tv.
Coming up after the break, a sneak peek at the rest of the week.
Houston Life will be right back.